What's up, everybody? So I am here doing some work before I head out today. So it's Friday, so the only thing I have today is strength training. I've got 7 athletes I'm working with. I might be doing some testing today. I want to kind of get some numbers on where the athletes are. We're going to do some vertical jump testing. I'm comparing it to where they were. Some of the athletes have done this in the past. So it's good to kind of have a reference of where they were. But moving forward for next season, I want to kind of get an idea of where they are before we start up 2026, now that we're getting close to the end of the year. And we'll be taking a break for a little bit, go on vacation before we head back. So I'm just getting in some work right now on the computer, doing everything I can at home before I leave. And then we'll head out today. All right, so before I get into the workout, I'm gonna take one of these momentous, here you go, collagen shots. Take about 30 to 60 minutes before your workout. But I'm obviously not gonna do that. It's Friday, which means it's bench press day. That's every day, right? Let them know it's about to be some work coming on. All right, so I'm gonna finish up this workout in the sauna. Bam. So I'm using the Redwood Outdoors Mini Cube 2-person sauna. About 185 degrees inside. Take some of the water, pour it on the rocks. And immediately you feel the heat. Jesus Christ. All right, so I'm here at the gym, set up everything. Just gonna go through, kind of show you guys what I got going on. So we got trap bar set up today. We're gonna be doing that as part of our first block. So we're gonna go lower body, trap bar work, working on that hinge, an important movement, especially for athletes, basketball players. And it's something that a lot of athletes, youth athletes don't get into. We talk about squat. And it's another thing too, like, you think about all the phrases or the key phrases you hear coaches say, that you've heard your coaches say, like on defense, like bend your knees, get low, right? But you think about it, like if a kid just bends their knees, right? Like let me show you. Like think about this, like actual posture here. Is this gonna work? I don't know, right? So like if you tell your kid, like a kid to bend the knees, get low, right? They just do this, right? And they just look like that. But what you're really looking for is, like, you want them to hinge. You want the hips to kind of drop back and get into this position where they're able to, utilize the lower body in a way that's more meaningful. But when you say, like, just bend your knees, like, they start doing this, and they, I don't know. So you think about some of the cues, the verbal cues that as coaches, we get players to think, does that actually make sense? If I say do that, and they actually do that, does that get them into the posture or the movement that I want them to get into? Probably not. Hopefully most of the time it does. We're gonna be doing testing today. So I'll kind of show you what we got over here. And so we're gonna be using the VALD Force Decks over here. So if your athlete's been to our summer camp, or for our AU teams, we've done this with them during the season. I like to get athletes' numbers so we can kind of see where they're at. Reasons why I do it. Number one, I wanna see if the athlete's getting better, first of all. Number two, I wanna make sure we're on the right track. And number three, sometimes during the season, You'll do the testing because you want to see, okay, based off what the athlete did when the season started and they were at their best and they were healthy, now that we're kind of midway through the season, how fatigued are they? Are we doing too much work in practice? Are we stressing them out way too much? Are we overloading them in terms of the work that we're giving them? Or are they fine? Or maybe we should ramp it up because maybe their numbers are where they are better. Technology is amazing. All right, folks, so today we'll be doing a few things. We'll be doing some testing today. So I'm gonna test your vertical jump. I wanna get some numbers to kind of see where you are, but also in preparation for next year, for 2026, I wanna have a baseline of where you are now and then what we think we can get up to. And hope. Make sure your heel isn't lift. I'm trying to gain some mobility in your ankle. Ready, 1. Good, then back. I'll say 1, and come back up. I'm not going to a full squat, but right here is about where I want to get to, where we're in that athletic position. 1, hold, no, stay there. Ready, 1, easy. And that is the session. We are done. We have finished it. We did our testing. First we did our warm-ups. We did our prep. We did our testing on the Force Decks to get the kind of movement jumps. We had some PRs today. Some athletes got some of their best numbers. We did our work on the VertiMax today as well. We got in our strength blocks. Athletes came in, they got work, they're tired, but good tired, not like exhausted tired. And everything was meaningful. So that is it. I'm about to go home and I'm out of this thing. So I will check y'all later. Peace.